My son, who is 6 Octoskans old, had a dream about heaven, meeting Jesus and Heavenly Father since June 14. This happened 3-4 days in a row, but then it stopped. This dream also has a direct message from Jesus for all of us, so that we are separated from sin. For example, my husband who lives in sin and begins to distance himself from God. We moved and started living together with my mother since February 21, and my child's dream started again on June 23, and every day this happens. Jesus gave my son to experience the joys and wonders of heaven, and he said it to me, but I believe Jesus wanted to share this with him. There are so many vivid details about heaven that it would take 2 hours to tell each day. Interestingly, there were some things he saw that he was not allowed to tell anyone about. I have confirmed all the stories he shared with Word and Spirit, and I know that these dreams are true in God. My son says that Jesus will continue to give him dreams until the day he comes. He knew about the 3 days of darkness, and he had also been told by Jesus the date, but he couldn't say it. He said if he said it, then the dreams from God would stop. But he really believes that now is the time to prepare food, water and candles, because there will be no electricity later. He said that it will be very hot later, but don't be afraid because Jesus will send his angels to protect us. But we also have to pray. But the last experience was a nightmare. The last 3 dreams he had were nuclear bomb attacks on the city of Boston, New Zealand and China. In the dream he was crying, waking up to see ashes and smoke everywhere. People turned to dust. Last night he had another nuclear dream, and he said it was in the desert region of America. July 11. There are a few more details regarding the timeline. My son said that Jesus will come to pick us up before the Third World War, which will be a short war. I started writing all of this in my journal. He has shown the destruction to come. One of the things he saw was when Jesus moved his hands so he could see moving pictures just like a movie. He also saw a hurricane coming, but Jesus said that this hurricane would stop, and Jesus would catch us. I find the use of the word to catch very interesting, because we know it means rapture. Or I've only said that Jesus will come for us, but never said anything about arrest. He also said that there will be civil war in America and Canada, and there will be a giant hurricane that will split the world in 2. I don't understand this part. After we left this world, he saw meteors falling. Aliens came along with meteors. He said that aliens are not extraterrestrials but are demons, and demons graze. I asked if the angels only came for people in America. The answer was not only in America, but all people in the world. Angels will come for them at the same time. July 23. Update of the dream that my child got about events leading to rapture. There will be a sequence of events that start the end of time. According to my son, it all started with a terrible natural disaster for 3 weeks or about 21 days. He said that this will happen in America for 3 weeks. In Asia for 7 days. Rapture. I'm trying to get an explanation about this. He said that there will be a mixture of hurricanes, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, floods and nuclear attacks in some areas of America. I haven't got the area from him yet. Again I heard Boston from him, then San Francisco. He said that Jesus told the people who attacked America had the devil inside them, and the devil made them attack America. He saw that those who believed in Jesus had a protective circle and could recognize and avoid danger and attack. As from Psalm 91, he said that people outside this circle, who do not believe in Jesus, will become victims of various disasters and attacks. There will be a battle when Jesus and his angels come for us. He says that Jesus is in the highest heaven, 3rd level, while the devils, fallen angels, and demons are in the part of heaven that is close to earth, 2nd level. Yes, we know who will win. We will be lifted up by Jesus, and Satan as well as demons cannot harm us, to the place where Jesus is living. One interesting point is my son said when he saw Jesus coming in the clouds, he was standing on something like a shining box surrounded by clouds. July 23. 3 weeks after the incident started. My son said if we will be here during 3 weeks of natural disasters and nuclear attacks, yes, we will be here. We will not be hit by the storm, but we will be protected, even though the people are afraid because they are not protected. But I think it was given to us so that we would be prepared for what happened, so that we would be strong and not shaken. Psalm 91 is very important for all of us in the days ahead. Events of destruction are not shown always. When compared to heaven, only a fraction of their time is there. I saw a pattern. Prophetic visions were given within 2 to 3 days, then followed by a heavenly experience. On the night before, on August 9th, I saw him crying and looking scared in his sleep. So I asked him what he was dreaming of. He said the same about nuclear attacks, bombs dropping, fire everywhere, lots of dead and dying people, around 80-90,000 people, I'm not sure how many. In America everything is under attack. People are dying. Jesus will give them one last chance to receive him. There will be some who are saved before they die, while others will still reject him at the last moment. He looked at the cube one more time, and he saw the brides would be picked up at the moment everything happened. 2 or 3 angels move each of these cubes, and they are enormous. He said that traveling in Teva could carry many people and the journey was quite far to heaven. He said, "Mother, you must prepare and pray." Although the dream seems to be repeating itself, it does provide some details regarding the destruction that will occur.